The Kluber wants to turn back the clock, there's a new look in the bullpen, and Brian Cashman says this Yankees roster is ready to go. These stories and more coming up now. Hi, I'm Bryan Hoch, and you're watching Daily Bases. When Corey Kluber held a showcase earlier this month in West Palm Beach, Florida, representatives for about 25 big league teams were in attendance. They were all aware of Kluber's status as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, but those scouts also knew that Kluber pitched just 8 games over the last 2 seasons due to injuries. The Yankees saw enough in that performance to convince them that Kluber has plenty left in the tank. In a Zoom call this week, Kluber said that he's happy to be back preparing for a spring training after the long grind of rehab, but he also knows talk is cheap in the months of January, February, and March. What matters is taking the ball consistently during the regular season, something that he feels ready to do in New York. The Yankees are banking on several bounce-back showings to solve any issues in their pitching staff. Consider that Kluber, Jameson Taillon, Luis Severino, and Domingo Germán all could be important pieces of the rotation by September or October. That group combined for all of 1 inning during the 2020 season. High risk, high reward. One sure thing in the Yankees world is DJ LeMahieu, who could not be happier that his future has been resolved. LeMahieu thought that his contract could be hammered out in about 2 weeks, and he admitted that even he started to get nervous when his free agency leaked into January. So did his teammates, who were flooding his phone to ask for updates. To that, Cashman said, hey, DJ could have just taken the Yankees' first offer. DJ's back where he wants to be, though, having agreed to a 6-year, $90 million contract. The reigning AL batting champ and the team's likely leadoff hitter, LeMahieu said that there is, quote, unfinished business to take care of after his teams were bounced in the playoffs the last 2 years. He also said that he thinks they just ran into a hot Tampa Bay team last October and that they were actually the better roster. Still no love lost between these division rivals. Speaking of the AL East, the bullpen is also taking shape. The newest addition is sidearm hurler Darren O'Day, who was very tough on right-handed hitters during his time with the Orioles and spent the last 2 seasons with the Braves. The Yanks are hoping that the 38-year-old will provide a different look to complement Chad Green, Zach Britton, Aroldis Chapman, and others, with still a move or 2 possibly to come. That will do it for Daily Bases. For MLB.com, I'm Bryan Hoch.